So here I am in Penzance, just killing time before John arrives. As you can see from the weather, it is shit. Yeah, all week it's supposed to have been really nice, and now it's going to piss down all of tomorrow. And also that prevailing wind that we were getting from the southwest is now coming in, as you can see from the flags, from the north to south. Great, so a nice side wind. Anyway, just in Penzance, I'll be cycling back through this way tomorrow. Actually along this road. Hopefully the wind will change and we'll get pushed along, but I don't think so. Yeah, it's not going to be nice tomorrow, but we'll have fun anyway. John has turned up with the heaviest bike. It's even heavier than my touring bike. He's got the most amount of stuff in there. Shoes, gels. It's going to be so heavy.
We've got a lot of gels.
So here we are in St Just, first day of our ride. Met John today down at Penzance, down in the train station. We're at our Airbnb host house, so it's our house for this evening. She's not currently here, but we have been introduced to this lovely little dog called Bear. He's gorgeous. Bloody hell, Gratz is fit. That's John's fit. He's training to do an Ironman, so he turned up with about 20k extra for his road bike, and already on the hills he's gone, so I'm gonna have to up my game tomorrow. It absolutely chucked it down when we left Penzance, and riding into a headwind and a storm, horrible. Yeah, hopefully tomorrow gets better. I tried to get some videos of us riding over from Penzance to St Just, but it was just absolutely chucking it down. Anyway, hopefully tomorrow's the weather's a bit better. We'll see. Is John's room for the night? A little attic room for Gratz, the tallest person.
Hello. Oh.
We are wet. We are so wet. It's been absolutely tipping it down. Lovely day for it. Phone's in a bag because it's still raining. Just set off from Ruth's house, the Airbnb. Now heading down to Land's End.
Here you guys.
Okay, we're at Land's End. It's so smiling. It's the windiest. Just about to set off to Salisbury. It is absolutely horrendous. No one here, so I'm taking a couple of selfies, and we're just going to go because it's just horrible. Penzance. Yeah, apologies for the crapness of the video. The phone's currently in a bag. That's John out in front, so we've been making our way. God, I don't even know you can see me. Yeah, making our way from Penzance. It's been, like you say, pissing it down. On our way to Truro. Hopefully it's going to get better tomorrow. It's alright, we picked mostly back roads, B roads, not many cars, few tractors. Guess away, John. Yeah, video's a bit shit. So where are we? We've just pushed our way through Truro. We were Going to stop in Truro for some lunch, but to be honest, it was just hammering it down, and there was cars everywhere. Yeah, not great. So anyway, we found ourselves at this place, the Wheelhouse Inn. It's on the A390, I think. Honestly, if you want some good food, stop here. Like, really good owner, lovely people. They've got us on the Wi-Fi, they've got the fire going. We're just trying to dry out. I mean, I feel like I've got trench foot at the moment. Overshoes would have been the best invention ever. Well, they are the best invention ever, and I completely forgot to bring any. Stupid. Pretty busy main road. Yeah, we're gonna crack on to St Austell after lunch, after we've dried off for a bit. And then, yeah, we've done over sort of 50 miles, averaging about 13.5. This hills are okay. I thought the hills were going to be horrendous, but I've packed light. Like, I wouldn't want to do that with 40k extra on the bike, like with a tent and everything. I can see why people do 50 miles a day. So we've got another sort of 30-ish miles to do. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, the Wheelhouse Inn. I don't know where we are. We're just outside Truro, and it's really nice. John on Foy Ferry. I can't believe how quickly we've made it. Actually made it really fast. This, I think we're gonna pull over the side and let all these cars go past. Here we are then, cycled all the way from Land's End to, where the hell are we, St Kine, south of Liskeard. There's the bikes, and this is our little eco hut for the night, me and Gratz. Let's go and have a little look-see. What's happening? There he is! Little eco hut for the boys. Double bed there, and a single up the top. Owners thought we were gay initially. They were like, will you both be staying in the same bed? We're not staying in, are we? Little eco hut, log burner. I'm gonna like that later, get all of our stuff dry. How you feeling? Good day?
I'm alright, I've got showered, I'm clean.
Yeah, clean. Tough day. Knackered. We'll talk later. So I've come outside to make a quick update. We went for some food in Dobwalls, I think Dobwalls. Luckily the owners of the place drove us up there because we didn't want to get back on the bikes. So this so cocky going down into Foy and across Foy Ferry, thinking that yeah, it was easy, and then the last 15 miles coming up across basically like some horses across the hills from Foy was just horrendous. It was 40-mile-an-hour headwind. It was horrible. Yeah, that really, I wouldn't say put a downer on it, but it made it a bloody struggle the last 15 odd mile. So yeah, the owners of this little eco hut, it's on Airbnb just south of Liskeard in St Kine, I think it is. So if you are considering doing this ride or doing Land's End to John O'Groats, yeah, this is a great little place to stay. We won't be sleeping in the same bed together. The biking today, yeah, actually it wasn't too bad. Little friend coming over to hear me talk shit. Yeah, the biking, like I said, was actually all right. It was just after 4. It really got annoying. That headwind, it was north-south headwind. There was no sort of westerly wind today pushing us along. It was just north-south, so it was blowing in from the left-hand side all the way, and then got to Foy, and it was bad. But I'm not actually complaining because we've both been laughing about everything that's happened today. It's been brilliant, and yeah, if I was to do John O'Groats to Land's End, I'd probably pick the same route. It was just hilly enough. It was good. It's good. So we're gonna have bed down, and then hopefully I'm gonna get more cycling filming done tomorrow because it's gonna be, weather's gonna be better, and we're going over Dartmoor. There's not a 40-mile headwind. yeah, hopefully I'm going to be able to film from the bike more often. A bit disappointed I wasn't able to. I should have got myself a waterproof camera phone. I was going to bring the GoPro, but it was just too heavy. And I just wanted to travel as light as possible. John, who I'm with, Grat, is training for an Ironman. He's done a couple half Ironmans. He's training for an Ironman. He came so overpacked. He's got about 20 odd K extra in his bike. He's got a road bike and he's stuck this pannier on. And he was just gone. Up every hill, he was absolutely gone. And I was like, yeah, I'll just see it at the top. Crazy. Anyway, I keep looking at the wrong bit. I should be looking at the camera there. Anyway, yeah, that's it.
I'm trying to survive. I'm trying to survive.
What a difference a day makes. We've both woken up. I think we've both got pneumonia. We've been sniffing and coughing all night. It was horrible. Anyway, look at the sunshine. Look at that out there. It is going to be a gorgeous day. Yeah. I always say yeah. I'm not very good at this. Yeah. Cup of tea. We'll get some scran and then get on the road. Yeah. That's our little tea buddy. Okay, just started day 2 on the bikes. Just climbing up into Liskeard, Suntown. Just had quite a steep valley to climb in and out of. That was a stupid route. Yeah, and then we're going to head off up towards Tavistock over Dartmoor, down into Exeter. But oh god, what a difference! What a difference today! Absolutely incredible. So I'm going to get my breath back. Let's see if this guy wakes us. I bet he doesn't. I don't know it. Fucking cyclist. Right, see you in a bit. Okay, we've got ponies. I live right next to the New Forest, so used to ponies. Not sheep though. Just climbed out of this guard. Got a horrible climb. Oh no, it's just horrible. There's always grass in front. So I keep calling him Gratz. He's grown up now. It was Gratz when we were at college. I won't say why. The thing about being almost 100k and having a heavy bike and a heavy pannier is everything's heavy. Got a good squat though. Can squat quite well. Look at him. Look how lean he is. Look how lean he is. Right, downhill. Let's do it. You know, as terrible as yesterday wasn't terrible. I keep saying yesterday was terrible. It wasn't terrible. Yesterday was fine. We laughed. We did a lot of laughing. Yeah, just keep calm and carry on. Right, that's enough of that. I'm gonna crash. I was gonna go on about the weather, but compared to yesterday, we're so lucky. Absolutely brilliant. There's John out in front. He's always out in front. I mean, he slows down and it's basically like he's sort of dragging a useless dog around with him. He was talking about drafting yesterday. We'll draft off each other. There's no way. Every hill I just like get to the top, mate. I'll meet you up there. He's so fit. I don't want to say he was doing a Paula Radcliffe, but he's significantly lowering our average. He was having a wee. Might have been a poop.
Keep going, keep going.
It doesn't even stop, does it? Okay, we're crossing the Tamar. Is it Tamar? Tamer. No, we don't know. And there it is. There's the little sign. Welcome to Devon, everyone. Where are we going? It looks just like Cornwall, man. Hills. Yeah, it's just been up and down this morning. We're trying to get to Tavistock so I can get my brakes looked at because I've got no brakes left. But welcome to Devon, everybody. Hey. Just left Tavistock, had some food, Tavistock, a bit of brunch. We're just starting to climb up over Dartmoor. Quite a bit of climbing to do to get to the top of it, but you know, you can't grumble when it's absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, it's hard, but just crossing into Dartmoor National Park, really enjoying today, even though how hard it is. I absolutely love it. It's just no drafting off the back of John there, no chance. Anyway, let's see if we can get to the top of Dartmoor.
Hello, so we've just got to the top of Dartmoor, got to the top of the hill. Pete's making his way up now, so I switched that around. You see Pete there, coming up the hill. So he's coming up the hill now as he's giving us a wave. So it's a beautiful day today, nothing like yesterday, really nice day. I'm not very good at making these videos, but Pete's insisted, so I'll do my best and put it in the video. Probably won't make the cut though. Here he comes, Pete coming home. Good form there.
It's tough being fat. It's just climbed that hill from Tavistock up. That sucks ass. Grass looking lean. Powered up that hill, absolutely powered up it. Yeah. Right, we can have an ice cream. No, too fat. Let's get going. So, basically I said to John, just push on because he's finding it hard, but he can't go in any lower gears on his road bike. And it's quite nice because he gets to the top and he welcomes me in. It's like my own little finishing line clapping. It's brilliant, but bloody hell, this road's lonely. Like, God, I wouldn't want to be up here when the weather's shite. But, just keep plodding on. I mean, it's pretty. It is pretty. Just keep plodding on. God, it's close, isn't it? Just fought our way through Exeter, no filming through Exeter, no chance. Quite busy on the road. What we done, 59? 59 miles, we're going to 73 just to Honiton. Trying to find somewhere like a pub or something. We were going to stop in Exeter, but we just thought, screw it, we're just going to fight our way through. It's about 20 degrees at the moment, so it's brilliant. What else can I say? No, I significantly underestimated the end of Dartmoor to Exeter. I thought that was just like sort of 10 mile of easiness in it. It was nut. It was new easy. Yeah, I'll just find somewhere, get some grub. I've got 20 pints of Coke. I fucking love Coca-Cola. And a Yazoo, strawberry Yazoo. Really good for protein. Lots of sugar in though. Oh well. Anyway, yeah, we'll just crack on. Oh, no hands. Okay, we're about a mile outside Honiton at the moment. On the, I guess it's like the old A30 or the old A303. It basically runs parallel with it. It's really nice long downhill at one stage for about 2 miles. It was awesome. It was really needed because I was fucked. Yeah, so we're a bit early to check into the Airbnb place. I'm just gonna go get some lunch, even though it's about 4 o'clock. I'm gonna find somewhere in Honiton, get some food, about 8 Diet Cokes, because I should be on a diet, because I'm fat. How you feeling, John? Yeah, he's good. Fit guy. Right, so here we are in just outside Honiton in Coombe Rally. That's how we are. Yeah, Coombe Rally just outside Honiton. Got here about sort of 5 or 6 o'clock. John, who is training for an Ironman, the lunatic. We've just done 75 miles and about 7,000 feet of climbing. Might be 7,200. John has gone out for a 5k run because he's a lunatic. I'm not interested in that one bit. So I am instead tinkering with the bike. Basically because, if you can see, but my brakes have disintegrated going through Cornish Hills. They were on about sort of 75%, but now they're down to the metal. Great. So I stuck some new brakes on. Found some of them in, I think it was Tavistock earlier. How was today? Dartmoor's hard, really hard to climb over. I think I was kidding myself when I was thinking about sort of the hills yesterday and saying how easy they were, and Dartmoor basically had me over a barrel today and had my pants down. Yeah, it was tough going. John flew up the hill, so like the plan was just like let him crack on. Which worked out great. I think I made a video earlier saying like it was my sort of every hill he was at the top, sort of saying well done, pal. But if he did this with people that could actually cycle, they would be done in like 5 hours. So because I'm slow, it took us sort of 6.5, I think. Yeah. Anyway, so we're at Airbnb listing just outside Coombe, just outside Honiton. Even complete with goats. I'll stick the link up because this place is brilliant. Ben, our host, has been absolutely fantastic already. He's even offered to cook us breakfast tomorrow morning, which is brilliant. We left Liskeard or just outside of Dobwells this morning. Stayed with 2 incredible hosts last night. Yeah, they were absolutely they were brilliant people to stay with. The rustic sort of the hut, which is great because our stuff was just absolutely soaked. So Laura and Steve were just brilliant, and their kids, really lovely kids. So we stayed in this little hut. Definitely didn't bunk up together. This place here, this sort of barn conversion, is it's got 1 bed and a sofa bed. I've made that clear that we're not sleeping in the same bed. We do look like a gay couple, I suppose. I guess I'd be the fat one. Anyway, yeah. So John's out doing a 5k run after an 80-mile ride. What a dick. Anyway. On the road again. There's a view. It's lovely down there. Can't really see it. Anyway, yeah, John and I are on the road again. Set up just after 7. We haven't had any breakfast because we just wanted to get going because it's going to be a hot one. So we're going to find somewhere to stop, get some food. John's already moaning. He needs to eat. The bloody athlete. Yeah. Bit of a slog uphill for a few miles and then kind of levels out. We drop down into the Somerset Hills. And it's flat majority of the way. But yeah, that view. We're lucky. Weather's a hot one again. Brilliant. Hey guys, just climbed out of Honiton. A bit of a steep climb to get going, but the reward is basically a straight road. No more climbing now until, well, we hit a massive downhill and then we get down into the Somerset levels and it's just flat. Only 4,000 feet of climbing today, still 80 odd miles, but when you're trundling along at 17 miles an hour, it's brilliant. Oh god, I can't wait to eat though. I'm getting pretty hungry. Love it. I love cycling. Just came through Somerton in Somerset, and this is about like the first hill we've had in ages. It's not even, I mean it's tiring, but it's not Cornish hills, and that's where we're coming from. Somerset. Yeah, I mean it keeps going, but I'm not hanging out my arse today. Bike feels okay, heavy, but there's John out in front. Right, let's get to the top. I'm out in front! I can't actually believe it! I'm in front for the first time today. Ridiculous. Well, where are we? Just coming down to Bruton, aren't we? Yeah, so we've just got to then cross over to, or get down to Mere, cross the 303, and then near Salisbury. We have flown today. Feels like we've cheated a bit, just stuck to an A road. But if it means I can get back to my wife, my pregnant wife, and start the DIY. Oh God, she's gonna have some DIY for me. The list for 3-4 days. Anyway, we're gonna stop probably in Mere or Bruton to get some food, get a coffee or something. It's a good day. So I don't know if you can see in the distance, you probably can't. On top of that hill, a place called I can't even see it, I'm talking shit. A place called Alfred's Tower. It's up by Stourhead, and there is a dirty hill to get up to it. And basically when I planned the route, I was just like, nah, I'm not gonna take us around that. I think it added on like an extra 7 or 8 mile. I just didn't want to do Alfred's Hill. Okay, made it into Mere. A little slower actually than I was expecting. I thought it'd be about 15 minutes, but it wasn't. There's a few more hills. There's John. Yeah, bikes are doing all right. Day has heated up a treat. We're about an hour and a half. We're about an hour and a half away from Salisbury. We'll probably stop at a little place called Salisbury, which is my go-to place for an espresso. We just stopped at a little walnut tree in out just south of Mere. The carvery is rocking in there, but we're gonna just get something light to eat because we've only eaten about an hour ago. Yeah. John, how are you feeling?
I'm alright, yeah, good.
Yeah?
Good.
Have you enjoyed yourself?
I have, it's been well organised, good trip. Good trip.
A lot of faffing involved. But yeah.
Man loves a faff.
Do love to faff, love to organise. I think the best invention in the entire world is a Garmin sat nav for a bike. It's flipping brilliant. Yeah, bike's feeling alright today. It's not as tiring. I feel like we've cheated today. I feel like we've gone down too many A roads. But then we're just gonna crack on and go. But couldn't have asked for better weather the last 2 days. We've been spoiled. Anyway, let's get some food and yeah, crack on home. So we're about 20 miles from Salisbury. I know this road, I've cycled along here quite a lot, so I don't think we're going to stop at my little village shop. We're just going to crack on. My little, it's not mine. I just stop there usually for a coffee. Yeah, just going to crack on. 20 miles left. 20 miles. Awesome. Get home. John's behind me for I've been rinsing him today. You're so slow. Oh, here we go. He's gonna ruin me. And there he goes. Yeah, we're gonna ditch that. We don't need a coffee. We're just gonna crack on back. So we just got to go through Salisbury, Tisbury, a little bit through Dinton. I love it round here. From round here, it's beautiful. So I'm not actually originally from Salisbury. I'm from a town over called Blandover. There's nothing going on there, so we moved over to Salisbury. And since I started cycling, I never used to cycle, I used to do weights. Just discovering the little villages in and around Salisbury. There's just some absolutely stunning little places. I don't really cycle. I just go to little village shops and have a coffee and a cake. That's why I'm still fat. Yeah, so when I say I go out for 5 hours cycling, I'll just be sat in a cafe for 2. But don't tell my wife. Anyway, nearly home.
Well done to you.
He made me sprint. Oh, bastard. Just right. Hold on, pal. We made it. Oh, there's more. Some of that washing. Made it. What a bike. Hey, so we got back today. Got back about 3 o'clock. Sort of. Why do I always look over there? I always do. Got back about 3 o'clock after an 83 miler. Cycle from Honiton, just outside Honiton, up to Salisbury. I'm pretty beat. It's been quite tough. We cruised along today. We did a lot of drafting today because it was quite flat. Somerset was brilliant for it was just flat. It was so good. And I think weirdly at some point I felt like we were cheating because we were just cruising along on an A road, a good B road. But yeah, it felt like we were sort of cheating because we didn't come through any hilly pits. But I think I did that intentionally because I just thought we would just be knackered, which I was. I was absolutely shad. So I'm going to do an update tomorrow on it and get myself sorted out tonight and shave off this crap beard. 4 days worth of shit beard. I cannot grow a beard to save my life. We got back, showered and stuff, and then took John back up to Bristol just because he would have faffed about with the train and he was minging, smelly. So we just drove up, dropped him off, and then sort of said hello to people, went and saw Charlotte's parents, and then drove back down. And now she's being amazing and cooking for me, my pregnant wife. Bless her. 5 months pregnant, and she's put up with me cycling for like 3 months. Anyway, I'll do an update tomorrow. Proper one. Hey. So, on Thursday the 29th of June 2017, myself and my friend John set off via train down to Penzance with the intention to cycle back from Land's End to Salisbury. Why were we doing this? I've always wanted to cycle from Land's End to John O'Groats, and I think John has that sort of ambition as well. But this year, my wife Charlotte actually and I got pregnant, or she got pregnant, and I just couldn't justify leaving her for 2 weeks, and I'm also not fit enough to do that. So about 3 months ago, we just decided, let's do a short cycle over 3 days, and so I've been training for 3 months to do that. So this is a little introduction video. We just came back. We came back yesterday and we finished. And I wanted to do an introductory video for it, just to say, basically, the 3 essential items. Well, yeah, 3, I suppose 4. 3 essential items that we took that I wouldn't do at all without again. Number 1 being this Garmin 810, little sat nav device, basically phenomenal. It saved map reading. You could just ride along and it would point you in the direction that you needed to go. And luckily enough, I bought one. I got a second-hand one off eBay for about 150 quid. And a friend of mine who I work with had a second one and he let me borrow that. So John had one as well. And it was perfect. Didn't need to sort of shout directions or anything. We both knew where we were going. So that little tip, Garmin 810. Second one is a good chamois cream. Utterly smooth. That kept me utterly smooth the whole way. Didn't take all of that. I just stuck it in a little old VO5 texturing gum. Yeah, I'm getting too old to be putting gel in my hair anyway. Yeah, that chamois cream was absolutely, I say absolutely a lot. I'm going to apologise. In this video I say absolutely a lot. I've realised that. That's not good. I need to change my vocabulary. And the last item, although 2 items, been using them for a while. These are tablets that you just add to water, and they're just like an electrolyte tablet with various sort of sugars in there, glucose, a bit of salt, potassium, they're pretty good. They're pretty cheap as well, so you can pick them up for like a fiver. And we, in the end, were just going, after we'd had lunch or we'd been in a pub or something, you'd just say, oh, do you mind filling my bottle up with water? And then just dropping one of them in. They're great. And then on the flip side of that, almost, is diuretytes, not for diarrhea, but just for basically electrolytes at the end of the day. I usually suffer from quite bad headaches, so I've been taking a couple of them when I get back after the ride. And yeah, no headaches. They're perfect. Anyway, yeah, so we cycled Land's End back to Salisbury via a route that I found on Strava. Hopefully one day I'm going to do Land's End to John O'Groats. I think I need to do a bit more training for that, and hopefully maybe when my daughter's born, she might want to get into cycling as well. I'll keep cycling. I think it was good form of cardio. I never did any cardio before this. I just did a bit of weights, played a bit of rugby, but yeah, I hope you enjoy it.